It's in this state that we get to find out the true value of our dreams. For we all know what's right and wrong in a sedative state. We all know when we're relaxed exactly the person we want to become. The question is, do we believe we can become it? Without that belief, every journey will run into a debate. That debate is when pain starts to fill the body. You weigh the temporary pain versus a lifetime of pride. What are you gonna do? How bad do you want it? There's two options: to continue forward, pushing upward. And if you do, that dream is given birth, and forever you will live in the reality of it. If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to ever find that dream again. For it's dead. And in its death, it's replaced by regret. Right now, it's your choice.
Bro, I recorded for 10 minutes and I wasn't Bro, I did not press the start record button. Are we trolling, dude? Anyways, this is how we caught 194 points today, shorting NQ, utilizing both the 30-minute power of 3 and the 4-hour power of 3. We're going to recap everything pertaining to it. You guys have no idea, bro. That was an actual good take, too. It takes me forever to record good takes, and that was a genuine good take. It was a raw good take, too. Like, no cuts, wouldn't needed nothing. Anyways, this video isn't going to be all, like, nitty-gritty as my usual videos. Going to let loose a little. Pause. Not let too loose. Because being too loose doesn't sound right. Yeah, no. Anyways, let's just recap it, bro. Starting off on the higher time frame, what were we looking for coming into the trading day? Well, first, I need to showcase how pre-market was developing, because that played a huge role in reacting to price action today, catching the 30-minute and 4-hour power of 3, daily power of 3 short. When we look at the weekly time frame, the weekly candle, candle, upon market open, it looked like we were forming a very, very clear open, low, high, and close. I was looking for Wednesday to act as low of the week with the sequential SMT we had with YM in order to continue that high into Wednesday, then as well as Thursday before that low and close on Friday. So I told myself, if bullish, I'm looking to see any sort of buy-side liquidity get taken out. You know, we already had that sequential SMT. To me, it looked like a clear accumulation, manipulation, distribution higher. So I was like, cool. When we scaled on the lower time frames, if we have any sort of higher time frame PD array, I'm looking to see a retracement for it before a displacement higher, a change in state of delivery higher, and a continuation higher toward buy-side liquidity. But going into market open, that ended up changing very, very quickly. We did have NFP today, but what I want to comment on is this, our reactiveness to price action. Before we go into that, I want to preface this really quickly. I said this in the last recording, which it was a pretty good take. If I was solely looking to execute mechanically today, I would have got brutalized. I would have actually been loose. Yikes, I don't know if that's a good term and definition. It would have not been good. Anyways, I'm not trying to over exaggerate it, but in all seriousness, if I was solely looking to execute mechanically today, I would have gotten can I say that on YouTube? I think I'm more like, take a step back. It would have not been good. And that is why tailoring your model to your psychology in order to allow your discretion to flourish is so important. There's nothing wrong with having a strong mechanical model. However, there needs to be a balance of how much discretion plays into that model, because after all, you are the individual that makes the model. The model does not make you. That's why tailoring the model to you is so important. That's why I continue to stress that over and over and over again. Because my model allows me an overall framework, I can then react to price action accordingly. That is what we are trying to do. React to price action, not predict. Like, I don't know how many times I have to stress this in these recaps. I say this every single time. React to price action. React to how price is developing. React to what it is showcasing to you. There's nothing wrong with trying to anticipate or predict price action. However, the raw reality is you can't always predict price action perfectly. That's why being able to react discretionarily is very, very important. No, I'm not going to go into a rant about that. Just wanted to comment on that. Long story short, tailor your model to your psychology in order to allow your discretion to flourish. Simple as that. Nothing, no mentor mode. Anywho, coming into the trading day, what ended up happening? Well, I realized we had a clear cracking correlation between NQ and YM. This solidified, and it was a daily cycle sequential SMT. That signified to me, okay, although in the higher time frames we are looking to continue bullish, we do still have potential confluence in order for price to displace back down toward data low after the 200-point move we had during pre-market. Once price formed that clear AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution to the downside, this was pretty textbook. I hate that word. I hate it when people are like, if you didn't catch shorts today, like, if you didn't catch longs today, like, longs were the easiest today. Like, all right, bro. Anyway, clear 30-second change in state of delivery to the downside. Limit got filled. Scaled in one additional contract and held toward NFP low. True day open was the clearest drawn liquidity. That was truly low hanging fruit. However, like I said, I didn't say this, I had very, very strong conviction in NFP data low, and that is why I continue to hold. This initial execution was on the 30-minute power of 30 here. That was where we caught the reversal, where we looked to see strong confluence for the continuation was going into 10 a.m. in order to see that next 4-hour power of 3 form. But apart from that, pretty simple recap today, pretty textbook. I don't know why I said that again. Like I said, I hate that word, but yeah, being able to, I don't know. I just thought it was a good recap today. Wanted to showcase it to you guys. Yes, we've been having stellar price action even on Monday and on Tuesday as well. Amazing. However, I hadn't made a recap in a while, and I'm recording a vlog right now. So I was like, in the vlog, I was like, now I'll go record a recap. And now I'm kind of forced to record a recap. Not like I'm recording myself recording the recap. So it's not like you guys would know, but it's at the end, bro. Anyways, I got a bit of journaling to do. I have a mini case study I need to do, but apart from that, I don't know when I will see you all next. But when I do, just know I'm gonna do bad things to you. Maybe not. I was gonna say something, but let's keep the files redacted. Yeah, no.